Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for May 1st through the 15th. Today, we'll be taking a look at your overall energy, the energies that you're going through right now, the energies connected to you, and how those are mingling and dancing in the middle. We'll close off the reading by pulling a card for the Cancerian Collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. In addition to your sun sign, you can check out your moon, rising, and north node placements for additional context. You can also cross-watch for a friend, relative, or loved one. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check the description below for the links. And I also have links to donations. Thank you for those of you who have made donations. I am so grateful to you. It helps me grow my channel and it means so very much to me. Thank you so much. You can also connect with me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Whew, okay, Cancer. Whew, let's get started. I'm already feeling your energies. Are you feeling agitated? A little itchy, irritable, got some allergies, I'm not sure. All right, Cancer. We're going to get a card for your overall energy from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle here. You got number 25, integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. Wow. So Cancer, you could be having a very interpersonal relationship with integrity. You could be dealing with a situation that has to do with integrity. You could be really challenged to maintain your integrity in a certain relationship dynamic or situation. We'll see what we get. It really feels like to me this is connected to kind of a cosmic law, natural law kind of sensation or feeling. She's connected to you. Okay. And how these mingle in the middle. Get all these cards out here. Cancer, on your side, you get the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress. You're showing me an energy of celebration around the stability that you're creating, particularly within yourself or in partnerships that you have in home, in work, in family, in friendship. The Four brings a certain comfort to you, which you know, you like to carry your home around. So this could be a comfortable home, or you could have done some spring cleaning and you feel really good about that. And you're celebrating that. Something shifted in your home environment. Some improvements have been made. You get the Seven of Cups. You're trying to make a decision about love and relationships. You're looking very indecisive at the moment about what to pick. I feel like you can see strengths and opportunities in multiple directions. So it might be a bit of a confusing time. And this might be where the integrity comes in. You want to make sure you're making solid, sound decisions that are based in loving and straightforward and clear ways. And then you have this Empress. This, to me, is you turning into yourself and you really relaxing into who you are. If you're a female, into your femininity. If you're a male, this is just into your natural ability to be nurturing to others. The energy connected to you, they get the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Cups. This person might be experiencing a little bit of a rough spot. They seem to be... They're being active, but they're also very defensive about something. They're also standing behind a fence in kind of a guarded way, in kind of a guarded position. And they're kind of looking down like they're going to be attacked if they're not cautious. The energy that I get is almost like a survival mode kind of thing. Like it's the zombie apocalypse and this person's like, are you real? Are you human? Are you a zombie? They get the Six of Swords as well, which is really about movement to calmer waters, although this movement feels a bit heavy, feels a bit slow, a bit weighted down. And then they also, and something's really coming up for this person, coming right up from the heart space here. They get the 5 of Cups. This is, they have a very sad heart at this time. Let me just sit with this energy. Whoa. This is a big energy of sadness. I'm feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of sorrow, guilt, heaviness on the heart. Wow. Okay. This energy is falling very flat, very empty. All right. So huge energy of sadness, very heavy feelings, very defensive feelings for this person. In the connection, the two of you get the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. There seem to be these times where things are going really great. If this is a business type relationship, there may be moments where when the sales are going and the money's good, everything's good and we're celebrating and we're happy. But then when things aren't going well, there's all this scrambling and confusion and, lack of clarity, and everybody's moving a different direction and things get kind of chaotic. If this is a romantic relationship, the same kind of thing. What I want to say about it is when it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, it's really bad. That's kind of how it feels. You could also be dealing with a friendship here, watching a friend go through something. But let's get deeper into the reading with some clarifications. Let's look at you celebrating kind of this home space, feeling a little bit freer in the space you're in. It could be feeling better in your own skin. Let's take a look at this 4 of Wands. The King of Cups, that's you. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So you've got some lovely heart opening, stable energy. It's interesting because this energy wants to ground in more on the long term, but I'm not sure that you're fully embracing it. You seem to be treating the energy kind of like, oh, well, this might be a fleeting moment, not recognizing how much stability is really coming in for you. You could be waiting on a job offer. You could be waiting on a raise. You could be waiting on a new opportunity. You could be waiting for your business to blow up, your YouTube channel to blow up, whatever it might be. And I think you're feeling like, wow, it's kind of slow. It's kind of slow going. But there's an element in here, and another sign got this too, where trust the timing. I see it happening. I see you coming into yourself, and I see this energy of celebration. This is not just, you get a bunch of followers and then you celebrate that and then, that's it. There's celebration after celebration. Pay attention to those and celebrate fully as you go. There's going to be a lot of little bits of those, but there's a lot of stability coming along with it. And that's from your efforts, your pure efforts of operating from your heart space. Let's look at this 7 of Cups here. You get the 3 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. It seems to me like in the relationship that you're dealing with, where you're really questioning, how do I handle this with the best integrity? You are uncertain about being able to come together and work with this person. There is a lot of hesitation on your side, a lot of kind of looking off in another direction. You may have the occasional sensation to move toward and begin working with whomever this is, but you kind of land back in this place of confusion and indecision. You're well aware you have a lot of choices, but you definitely don't know how to move quite yet and what exactly to pick in these options that you have. Okay. Let's look at this Empress. The 4 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So you're going through your own internal process, and it may feel a little much to you to have like choices and a decision to make when it comes to a work relationship or romantic relationship here. And there may be some details in there that are making things more complicated than they should be. But you're also having this internal process of opening up your abundance channels and opening up to manifestation through who you are here on this planet, who you came here to be. And you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion and energy and movement toward being the authentic you, presenting yourself with authenticity, presenting yourself with integrity, being able to stay in that space. And you're kind of trying to shine your own light into the dark corners where lack and scarcity have kind of taken over as a result of how you grew up, belief systems, all of that. It can all be transformed. And the strength and power of the Empress energy is going to be for you to work through that, find a certain relaxation, and then allow the abundance to come to you. Allow it to come in. I do see you having to be a little patient here. I do see you having to, take the little celebrations, take the little wins and blow them up big. Why not? You are deserving of this. Every little moment, every little win. Okay, for the person connected to you, clarifying the Nine of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. This person is looking for balance and stability as well, probably in doing what they love to do. They have some nice goals here. They have their sights set pretty high. They're trying to move forward toward those things in a balanced way. They don't trust yet that things can work out for them, though. For some reason, they don't trust that they could actually make things work. And that defensiveness is showing up there. Like, well, it might happen for everybody else, but not for me. Even though they have beautiful intentions, beautiful goals, and a lot of stability surrounding it. Let's look at this Six of Swords for them. So remember I said they're moving and they're heading to calmer waters, but it seems to be going really slow and it seems to be heavy. They have the Ten of Swords. There's a major pain body that this person is carrying around. Their boat is too heavy, almost to the point where it seems like it would sink. They have the tendency to turn away from loving energies, especially energies that are loving toward themselves. So from their own heart, soul, essence, their own mind, body, soul, they tend to turn away and walk away from offering themselves those loving energies. They tend to run away maybe from the loving energies in their life. And it's through and because of the fear of the pain of the past, of when they were hurt, to the point where, and now this could be somebody who's had a near-death experience. This could be somebody who had a physical injury of some kind happen to them. And this is, a very long, heavy healing process. But this could just represent emotional energies and transforming thoughts and emotions. And they seem to be struggling. It feels very heavy. Now remember, I really got stumbled up on this Five of Cups for this person. There was all this terrible mess in the heart coming up. I almost felt like I was going to have to stop the video. So let's look at this Five of Cups here. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I like this coming on top of that Five of Cups, that really heavy, sad, like defeated kind of energy. Because they have the defeat in the mind and they have the defeat in their heart as well. But they look like they are finding a way to nurture their own heart. They're learning how to perhaps fill their own cup. It might take a little bit of time for them to get there. I feel like they expend a lot of energy focused on other people when really they should be turning the attention, the responsibility, and the accountability in on themselves. And this has held them back for a long time. They haven't always maybe acted in alignment with their own integrity because their focus is too much on somebody else or something else, a situation even. It doesn't even have to be a person. They could have some controlling thoughts around that. Let's look at this Six of Wands energy in the middle here, how this connection comes together. You water signs always take me so deep. All right, the Six of Wands, you're bringing in the Ten of Pentacles energy. This person brings in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You both are really enjoying the uptime in this relationship, or the time when things are good and seem to be in a space of fun, and things are feeling light and they're feeling successful. And this brings both of you into a nice, stable energy. Both of you feel better when things are good. But let's look at this chaos with the Two of Swords. On your side, it's clarified by the Emperor. On their side, by the Moon. This person, knowingly or unknowingly, is bringing a lot of shadowy energy into this connection. They may be projecting their own pain and their own heavy suffering into the connection itself, which just jumbles everything up. Everything feels so chaotic and so confused in here. With you coming in as the Emperor energy, I think you're pretty walled off to that. I think you're like, no, I'm not dealing with that. That is not something I should have to deal with. I'm trying to build. I've got my own things to heal. I'm figuring this out. I need to stand in integrity with things. And it's kind of like that feeling of don't be throwing shade on our relationship, on our connection. Don't be taking advantage of our work relationship or of, my time, my energy. There's definitely a block there. Man, this relationship, this situation looks like it's going through a little bit of a tough time, Cancer. I'm not going to lie. And you probably don't yet have all the answers. But remember, we're focusing on the overall energy of integrity. And the more truthful and honest you can be while being guided by your high moral standards, sometimes this is going to be about being more silent than it is about talking. So you might take that into consideration. There may be some times where it's just better for you to silently observe than to really get in the muck, because I can see this shade being thrown here. And I can see you definitely do not want to be a part of it. Okay, Cancer, let's get a card for the Cancerian Collective from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. All righty. Cancer, you get Luminescence. Luminescence. And it says, self-love. That light that radiates from our hearts, light shining in the darkness, heart-centered living, removing your heart armor, accepting your shadows as the flip side of your strengths, a vulnerable and wide open heart, authentic, heartfelt needs. Yes, and I think this ties directly back for you, Cancer, to the theme of integrity, which is coming in. You want to be truthful, but you're always wanting to communicate and to exist and to move from a heartfelt place. And that is extremely challenging at times and very admirable as well. Wow, Cancer, luminescence. I love that. And you could see in the picture how she's holding her hands to each side and she's working with her heart core energy there. So really focused on that. And I think that's really important. There's a lot of lily pads, there's lotuses, there's dragonflies in this picture. There's a lot of life and spiritual essences of the luminescence going on around this and around you. And she looks to be like a mermaid. She's got mermaid on her. So that may mean something for some of you, and that may be the archetype to work with. Cancer, this has been kind of a challenging, a little bit heavy reading. Thank you so much for joining and sticking it out to the end. I so appreciate you watching and your comments and your likes. It really encourages me, and I can't wait to see you next time.